And welcome back. As you can see, really haven't moved very far. It didn't really have to. Alright, so. Did we already see that? I'm actually lost in here. What is this? Zending model. The Zending went through many iterations. This represents the fourth version of the ending. And we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it shortly again before launch. Okay, what are these Zending levers? These three levers were originally part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever, and the narrator would describe what color level they. Oh, I can't pull them. Trailers. Alright, I'm actually starting to think I might have beat it. They had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Huh. No, I'm back here. Oh, this says exit. So that's how you go back into the actual game. Okay, there was a place I didn't go, wasn't there? Yes, there was. How do I get to it? I think it was back down these stairs? Maybe? There's the narrator voice room. Ah, you know what? I had gone to it. That was over there. I think we've seen everything. I think we are good to start the spam.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
So wait, is this lady like the real narrator?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Huh. So who's the lady then? She's got to be... Oh, do I actually have to quit? I think I did. Oh. We'll just assume I made the right decision by quitting.
This is the...
Oh, cool. Okay, I could skip that, thanks. Because, yeah. So, I guess we'll follow this again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
We've
could
already
it
seen
mean?
this part. We're just going to let
Stanley
the narrator
decided to go to the
blabber to
meeting
himself.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, it's kind of interesting because it seems
Yet
like
there was not a
instead of
single
him
person
narrating
here
my
either.
life, I'm telling
Feeling
him
a
what to
wave of
narrate.
disbelief, Stanley decided to
moving
go
so
up to
quickly.
his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments
What?
with some calming new age music.
I don't... I think I'm making the narrator my bitch and he's not okay with it.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Well, I mean, we've seen it all, so I don't really want to take my time per se. When we got to get all the way back to where we were. But I think it's funny because I'm totally making this narrator my bitch. That's what's happening. He's my bitch. The bitch check bag.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Now we're in the unknown.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh, wait.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
This is the monitor room. Oh, I might have actually beaten the game now. Oh, this would be the last episode if that's the case.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, I think the concept of the freedom I think the freedom ending is maybe
This mind control
going into that
facility,
room.
it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Maybe he likes that kind of
Wasn't
thing.
it?
Giggity.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Maybe, baby.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I would. Well, that's nice and all, but how do I do that? Where did I come in from? I came in from here. So what if I go up here? This is where all the endings are gonna happen again. Oh, wait, there's a button. You're a button. What do you do? Nothing. Huh. I guess maybe I gotta find the other buttons. Maybe if I press all the buttons in the right order, and button. Huh, like here, see? 1, 2, no. Console disabled, not exactly helping. Any of this dismantling anything? Am I doing good? Am I dismantling the things? There's a 5. Oh, maybe this is the dismantle part.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay, now I have to be the dick. Alright? It'll electrocute me. In before electrocution!
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
No, I just wanted to push the big
Stanley,
button.
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
Okay, there has to
what
be...
all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Sold? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Lou.
Stanley. You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces.
There is a way to
Will you
get this
cling desperately
ending.
to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
No. I do feel like there is a way to disarm that. I'm just not smart enough. Well, I think this is a good place to kind of stop once more. So once again, I will see you guys next time.
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits. Stanley commanded from
These are
this
labeled
very
with emotions?
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that